Hi everybody, welcome another Wednesday to the channel. First of all, I want to say sorry because I couldn't upload a video last week. Because of personal issues, I didn't have the time to record, I didn't have the time to do anything about the channel or anything, so I'm so sorry I couldn't make it. But today I'm back after reading messages and comments that you sent to me. I've noticed that there's a lot of people who ask me about places and things you can visit when you come to Berlin, like more like touristical places and so on. And so I made my list of things that I find very interesting in Berlin and actually are the more touristical ones. So today I'm going to tell them to you and I hope they are useful. First of all, I'm going to start with the Brandenburger Tor. It's like the most known thing about Berlin is like when you ask somebody what they know about Berlin, they're going to tell you this because it's like the symbol of Berlin. It's 26 meters high, and as I say, it's a symbol of Berlin since 1971. It's very interesting to see it at night because it gets illuminated and it's very beautiful to see it. So my recommendation is to go during the day to take the typical pictures and so on, and go at night again to see how beautiful it looks. And this is located in Pariser Platz, which is where the French embassy is. The second point that you must visit is, of course, the Wall of Berlin. This wall separated Berlin for 28 years, but still there are some pieces around Berlin. For example, in Potsdamer Platz, there are some different pieces of the wall, but there are also some places where the wall remains longer and you can walk along it. It's always interesting to see this very close. Another point that is very interesting to visit is Checkpoint Charlie. Some people don't know about it, but it's one of the most famous border crossings in Berlin, and it divided the American side from the Soviet side. There you can find a reconstructed Soviet boarding house that they used to be there, and then there are always soldiers who you can take pictures with, and well, it's interesting. It's very touristical right now. Another very interesting place is the Holocaust Memorial. It's an inclined field of 19,000 meters squares, and it has 2,711 concrete slabs. It has different heights, and the idea of this memorial is to create an atmosphere of confusion that you feel lost in there. It's made to remember or is based in how people used to feel when they were in concentration camps. But actually it's not that bad. You can walk through. It was just the idea of the memorial. A beautiful point to visit is the Gendarmenmarkt square. And for a lot of people, this place is the most beautiful place, the more beautiful square here in Berlin. And it has a concert house where a lot of concerts and performances take place. Then there is also the French and the German cathedrals. As I told you in one of my videos about Christmas markets here in Berlin, there's a market that takes place here in this square, and it's very beautiful. It's one of the most busy and most beautiful ones, and a lot of other markets take place during the rest of the year, so this square is always good to visit. It's so beautiful. Another point that could be interesting to visit is the TV Tower. It's very close to Alexanderplatz, and it was constructed by the Democratic Republic of Germany in 1969. It's 368 meters high, and is the fourth highest building in Europe. At 204 meters high, you have a sightseeing place and a restaurant. What is very interesting about this is that the restaurant turns around every half an hour. So it's very nice to see, to have a full view of Berlin. It's very nice, so I recommend that. If you want to go here, you should book the tickets before you go. You can find the link to the webpage in the description of this video. And the prices are between 8.50 euros for children and 13 euros for adults. And as I said, it's better to book before, because then you can wait a long time if you don't do it. To see all these places and all these sites that I just told you about, I recommend you to join a tour, and I especially recommend the tour of Sandemann's New Europe tours. It's a free one, but obviously, well, free because at the end you must give something, or you should give something, because there's somebody that is explaining you everything very in detail and very well for 2 hours and a half or 3 hours, and it's always good to appreciate their work with 5 euros or something. So this tour starts in Brandenburger Tor and finishes very close to the next spot that I want to tell you about, which is the cathedral, or the Berliner Dom as is known here. It's a church, but if you don't want to go inside, you can just see the outside because it's amazing. I didn't go inside. From the outside, it's so amazing. It's huge, it has beautiful colors. Another point I recommend you to see is the Reichstag, and it's very close to the Brandenburger Tor. It's the Parliament of Berlin, and you can also visit the inside. It has a crystal roof where you can have a 360 degrees view of Berlin, which is also very nice. But if you want to go in, I recommend you to book it 2 days in advance. In fact, you have to book it with 2 days in advance because there are limited entrances and there are huge lines. To visit it, you are going to find a link to the website in the description of this video. And last but no less, if you want to, as I said, if you want to visit and see a bit of the wall of Berlin, but somehow it's sad for you to see it so broken, so ancient and stuff, you can also visit the East Side Gallery, which is the biggest outdoors art gallery in the world. And in fact it is, of course, because it's meters and meters of the wall painted by international artists, and it's amazing to see. It's very beautiful. I made a video about this in my vlog, it is in my blog, but I will leave you the link in the description of this video in case you want to have a sneak peek of this gallery. It's so amazing, and of course it's free because it's in the street. You can just walk along it and enjoy the paintings. Also, if you come in summer or when the weather is a bit better, you can just lay on the bar that it's right next to the wall, and it's also by the Spree, the river. So with this I finished my recommendations for you to visit when you come to Berlin. Really hope you like them. I hope you find them interesting. I will be making more videos about it because some people requested me to make videos about, for example, museums, the entrances, if you can use a youth card pass, and so on. And so I'm working on it, and it will come eventually. So just stay tuned to what I upload, and if you have more ideas or if you want me to talk about something special, you always can leave me a comment in my videos, or you can join my Facebook page, which is also in the description of this video, and you can send me messages over there and also ask me whatever you want if you have any question. As I always say, if you find this interesting, I hope you leave me a thumbs up, so because it's always welcome. I really appreciate it. So, and again, I hope this really helps you and you use it like a touristical guide when you come to Berlin. From my side, that's all. I hope you have a very nice rest of the day, and we'll talk on the next video. Bye bye.